Okay, hi, thanks for joining me. Welcome back. I'm carrying on making this little garden box collection for whatnot's in my garden. I don't know if it's going to actually have a purpose. It's a little small for my needs for my garden, but it's kind of a cute little decorative box. I did start this, and I will give you a quick rundown now as to what I have done so far. Okay, so basically I have taken a little cookie box and I cut the lid off, opened it up, and decorated the outside all the way around, and the top. And for the top, I extended the edges so that I could have a box that would fit over top of the bottom. And then I went ahead and did some lining with some papers, and I reinforced the box around the edges with some water cardstock. And then I made a hinge that went over the top, down the back of the top lid, and onto the back. And I applied some brads and attached that with the brads. And then I had covered it with this little bit of inside paper that was left to cover up those brads. So basically that's the box. Then I did a little, let's put the box to the side. I made a little Twinings tea box, and first of all, I put white gesso on it. And then when that was dry, I just collaged some of this paper, a Tim Holt's collage paper. And this one was called Entomology. So, just applied decoupage that on, and I used the collage medium paste for that, and then lined the box with the same paper as what's on the outside here of the main box. I forgot to tell you, on the main box I did take some foundry wax in the gold, and I put that on all of the little studs, and I used the gold to match the brads, and I put a little bit on these as well. And so with this little box, like I say, that's just a little box. In that little box, I did the lid as well as all sides, and that will fit in here, probably to house some of the items like scissors and pencils and paper clips and other things that I'm starting to collect up as I find they may be useful while I'm in the garden. My thought at this point is that I'm going to make a healing herb garden area in my garden space, and that this will be able to hold some of the information and some of the little samples and whatnot from there. Okay, so the next thing I did is I made another little box out of the Twinings tea, and I covered that with some of the papers that are similar to or matching to the papers that I already have, and I lined that entirely inside, and I thought that that could fit in the box right there. And the reason that I've bothered to line all these is just to decorate them and also make them a little bit stronger. So then I had the chapter 3 sizzix dies from Tim Holt, and I went and cut a number of little files, and I've got 3 of them here. And I also cut out some of the other little bits and bobs from those chapter 3 specimen collector, and I'm not sure what the other one is called, but I'm sure you all have it, postal or something like that. So then there's another little envelope that I cut out, and some of the tags that are there, and they can go into or decorate some of these labels and whatnot, or what I'm talking about. There's the blue ribbon. I made it red. And double-sided this, and this is a cardstock as well. I also did some stamping. I have the Field Notes stamp set from Stampers Anonymous. And so I have those little files. And I also created one that was just a handmade one, not really cut out of anything, just it's pretty straightforward. And I decoupaged that with, again, some of the Ideology collage paper. And so those will go in the little box at the back, I'm thinking. And I will decorate those a little more if I'm feeling. Then I had a couple of these little envelopes for seed saving. And this one is a digi. And this one is from the collector set. Hang on. Yeah, this one is from the collector set of thinlits from that chapter 3 set that Tim put out. If you don't have these, it's pretty easy to make an envelope, and it's pretty easy to make one of these, you know. So just, you know, open it up, get one, open it up, go online, find a template. I find they're quite small, but these ones are okay for seeds. So I'm just going to decorate that up a little bit with the stamps and some of the embellishments that come from, like this one, it's from there, registered. And I have also some of the other tags and labels that I've cut out of some of the others that I'm going to use to decorate. So that's what I've got with those. I've also got a couple of other little tags that have been made. And there's one of the little tiny ones of Tim's again, or Distress. These are the little size 5s. I thought a few of those might be handy in here. I'm probably going to attach that there. I also have a couple of bottles that I'm going to stick in there, and a ball of twine that I'm going to stick in there. And I also have one of these little booklets I may use. I may decorate that up, and I cut it down a bit so that it fits in my box, and that can go in there. And that will all close up like that. And I have also a twig that I found on the beach a while back, and I'm going to attach that to here, to the front of the box. Either that way or that way, I'm not sure. Probably that way. It just has a little handle for opening. So I'm going to carry on doing a little bit more. Most of it is decorating and that stuff. So I might just make a little elastic kind of holder in here that will hold papers for notes. Stick a little notebook in there. And the other thing that I've done is I've cut out some of these out of there, the slides, and I cut out a number of these little slides, and some of them I decorated up on the flipper inside, and some are still plain. There's a decorated one. And then there's some that are decorated on the back somewhere. I don't know where those are. They have gone somewhere. Oh, there's one. So just to line that up in the window light and put one on the back so I can decorate these more. I may end up just leaving them as a little pack. I may use them in here. I was thinking maybe something like this and stagger them up. because when this thing opens or flips down, then this, of course, opens up and you can see more. But I haven't decided for sure on any of that yet. So if you watch for the flip through, that I will be posting once I've completed more of this. It's going to be just decorating, so there's not really a lot of point in me showing you how I decorate. So this is what I've got so far, and thanks for joining me for these couple of little sessions together, and to get some ideas on how you might put a little box together for your garden. And watch for my flip through coming in a week or so once I finish doing all the decorating. Okay, take care, you guys. Thanks for joining me, and see you again.